Are you alright, Master Andreas? What? Are you alright, Master Andreas? Yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to. Anyway. It doesn't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? No, Casper, it's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now. It's too late. Like so many things. Andreas and Mira. I never expected to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg these last 7 years? Not Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. I spent a few years in Aragon. They're quite fond of the Netherlandish painters. And my style was, well, close enough. Am I still conducting those ghastly inquisitions there? Across the peninsula, yes. Though less so in Aragon. Why? I find them cruel. The Jews were ejected from Dijon as well. An ugly part of our history. I'm surprised you care at all. Well, I'm not about to leap into a fire to save anyone, but I don't think it's right what's happened to them. In any case, it seems time and fortune have been kind to you. Sorry to drop in unannounced. It wasn't planned. I was just passing through. Yes, well, we weren't planning on coming any guests, so don't be too surprised by the state of things. Anyway, I'm surprised a man of your wealth has time to visit a small country abbey. Though I suspect your frugality won't permit you to donate anything to your former employer. it is, Caspar. Brother Guy had a spirit as bitter as lemon and as sour as old milk. You would too if you were trapped in this drafty pile of rubble. If you're following me, I'll show you to the guest house. Your boy may stay as well, of course. Many thanks. Lead the way. When was the last time someone stayed here? Everything's so musty. Master Andreas. Master Andreas, how did you come to be so well known at the Abbey? I thought you spent your wandering years in Flanders. I did, but I finished them here, earning money in Victorium, while I finished my masterpiece. Really? I didn't think Abbey still had scriptoria. They don't, and the Abbey doesn't anymore. For better or worse. I suppose I should tell you. There was a murder at the Abbey while I was here. What? Really? It was a dreadful affair. Father Gunot panicked and accused my friend, Brother Piero, of committing the crime. I did some searching and managed to convince the Archdeacon that someone else was the murderer. One of the nuns, Sis Matilda, died for the crime. You got someone killed? It was that or let an innocent man die. That's not much of a choice. Still, I would have been scared. Why didn't you mention it before? That must have been a terrible situation to be in. I made some missteps at my time at the Abbey, but I saved my friend's life in the end. So, what are we doing in Tessie now? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. And, to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece, under the pretext of a religious scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. dread each new commission, more than the last. Every step I take towards home is agonizing. But, Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that you have and be unhappy. I know, it must be hard to believe. I was once very much like you. Once, I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Caspar. Learn from my mistakes, alright? Alright, yes, Master Andreas. I shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts, Caspar. Come, let's visit my old friend's class. It's been too long. As you like, Master Andreas. To be honest, I'm really surprised we're in a guest house because I thought with my actions of killing Toda that I might actually be maybe in the inn halfway between here, the abbey, and the town. But to my surprise, we're in the guest house, which is kind of nice. But it does mean we have to come back here every night to sleep. It's a little bit far, but oh well. Do it. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying... Andreas? Andreas Mailer? It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Caspar, from Salzburg. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. No, no, not yet. Eva and I just had our first little Otto, although we call him Otts. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. I'm sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now. Free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry, things got busy after I left tattooing. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin. Remember? You've grown. It's been known to happen with children. As much as I love whistling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Until then. Pain in my butt. I can't believe how much Martin's changed. True. He's like the prodigal son who took over his father's home after Franz died. He's been a much better husband to Peter and provider for cats. What's this about a meeting? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. I didn't realize you were in the business of giving speeches. I'll definitely attend. Sounds good. Until later, then. Andreas, I had heard you were back in tatting. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. It is good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Passing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there's trouble, Master Mailer will be the first to stick his nose in it. I'd love to say that, but for the sake of this channel, not a good idea. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. After you told Father Abbot about Matilda and Loveslove, he made Brother Lucas our cellarer. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what's changed. Oh, Brother Lucas can barely count, much less be relied upon to keep our provisions in order. I may not love Brother Loveslove, but at least the man could do his job. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply let Brother Piero to die. After all, he only had a few years left. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Save the scripture for someone who cares. I just want you to know how much destruction you left in your wake. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gunnar would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning, if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. The Abbey's finances must be in dire if Father Gunnar is selling off the library. Not great for someone who likes books. I've studied at the library. That's just not great. I could take a look. The past few years have been good for me. But these books aren't of much value anymore. Perhaps they will be to you. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Mother Illuminata? Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Well, I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. Yes, but I can't guarantee you'll buy anything. Oh, I don't care. father could not just seize this as an opportunity. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Andreas. I'm sorry, class. I know it's been a long time. 7 years. 7 years. And nothing from my friend, Andreas. First Bert, then Marie, just after, then first Bert, then Marie, just after Magdalene was born. I wasn't expecting lengthy replies to my letters, Andreas, but an acknowledgement of their passing would have been nice. I'm sorry, I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Oh, hello? She likes you. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor, abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use, and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. Ah, so this is Otto's cause. He's caught your ear already. The advertising squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. The cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gurtners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yes. Why? Well, I didn't think he could read. Oh, he can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks vibrant. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow? You should go to the Commons. Hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. I understand. Until later, class. Until then. So many people. Everyone, listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm gonna say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our right to use God's forests to support our families. Law after law gets heaped on us. Restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move, who we can wed. And now, the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows. No consideration for children. What about the town council, the rat house? Surely that is a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favoured few against the many. This is not charity. No, only greed and desperation drive by the Gnot. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Canut do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Canut's actions aren't just. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Stop! This is foolish! Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. Hannah's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust, like the Swabian peasants. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? Your family are merchants. I doubt I got mixed up in all of that. I don't know. My dad and my brother aren't fighters, but anything's possible. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues to treat us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that He is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence from testing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. What can I say? I miss the alpine air. And the people, of course. How could you not? We're in the middle of a strange season. Ah, you found the Gatners. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear, they get better each time. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this, Otto. The town could suffer for it. We're past the point of caring, Mila. If you were in our position, you'd understand that. You're right. It's not my place to judge. I'm just concerned. It's appreciated, but we know the risks. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas. I swear. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can. Alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. That sounds wonderful. We'll be there, Clark. Greetings, Master Mailer. Hello, Sister Zundina. You're looking like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. Yes, but overburdened with problems. I've no time for my own art, only that of my patrons. How dreadful. At least you can choose your patrons and do what vocation you please. As bitter as ever, I see. Hardly. You just have no tact. I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated me to the Abbey. The amount was substantial enough for the Abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before the Abbey. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in testing right now. I had no idea. I'm sorry. You're lucky to have the life you do, Andreas Mailer. You men can become whatever you like. While I, a woman of noble birth, am forever stuck sitting with groans and old men. I've accepted a lot these past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Still, it's better than it was. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Mailer. Until later, Sister Zendaya. God bless you, Andreas. It has been too long. No doubt your work has carried you far from Nuremberg, but we had hoped to hear from you from time to time. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Caspar. Master Mailer. It's good to see you, sister. You as well. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothburgel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Father Gunnar saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or the library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zendana had the time to maintain our inventory. I would have guessed it was unprofitable years ago. You're not wrong. Without patrons like Baron Rothburgel, even Father Matthias would have been forced to close the scriptorium. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Now all that remains are the books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Gunnar has entrusted to me. And Sister Zendaya, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene. Something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Caspar. So we are finding a book that might suit Magdalena. Percival? No, I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Perhaps Cos would not object to this romance, given its emphasis on Christian virtues. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaas's help. Who knows? Maybe it will inspire her imagination. I think these are Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burnt. Probably not a great gift for a young... Wait. This is the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Sister Illuminata about this. A copy of Jacobus de Vaugeran's Golden Legend? All these names. And I'm butchering every single one of them. Every good Christian should know the legend of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. Oh, Richard du Barry. Philobelon? Again, I'm pretty sure I butchered that name badly. I've just never seen that word before. It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. Nice. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learnt all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to pronounce this in the least horrible way that's possible. Okay. Albertus Magnus de Herbolus? Okay, it's probably better to just read on screen, because trying to pronounce that is like, I butchered that so badly. It's ostensibly, okay, I'm sorry that word, I butchered that badly. A beast of, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna read, I'm not gonna read the first 4 words. I cannot pronounce them very well, so it's fine, okay. But it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. So just read the first 4 words and to yourself, and then it'll make sense. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful beautiful illustrations as well. So these are all the books we have to choose from to give to Magdalena. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Yes, just one. A romance, Andreas? I'm a bit surprised. It's for Klaus Dricker's daughter, Magdalene. That's even less appropriate. But not my concern. I hope she enjoys it. Is there anything else you need? Yes, Mother Eliminator. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalogue. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? If it's not in our catalogue, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. Right. And I didn't bring any books for summoning. A joke, Master Mela? Hee hee. Anyway, it's a shame we can't figure out who penned this book. The author is the same person who wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine book hand? Brother Adolf told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Huh? Someone who is manipulating people at the Abbey and Tassing, pulling at the threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought one of the sisters killed the Baron. Be careful what you say, Casper, especially in the presence of two of them. She did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew the Abbey's and Tassing's secrets. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalogue and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Time we went to go have dinner, supper with the Drickers. You're back. Good. We're almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Welcome back, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Sommerfield. They're on their way back to Prague. Prague, an imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. The city's mint made it a hub for German and Italian bankers and merchants, and its university became a gathering place for many Reformation thinkers. Good day. Hello. Excuse me for not getting up, it's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Hello. Hello. That sounded like a real sounded like a real word class. She's learning more with them every day. She'll be reading book before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift I've brought her. Oh? Consider it a small apology. Well, alright. Let's see this small apology. Here you are. That book, I'm sure she'll love this. It might make some good bedtime reading until she can read it on her own. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Summerfields don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Alright. I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, and these gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh, good time? No, I'm fine, I think. I'm just sore everywhere. Oh. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. Is your home in Prague? Yes, we run a print shop there. Have you ever been to Bohemia? No, I've been in Aragon for the past few years. Oh, I've heard it's spectacular for Christians. Well, you're all welcome here. Tassin hasn't seen this many artists under one roof for a while. It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. That could be useful for printing parallel text translations of the Bible. I hadn't thought of that, though our women read Yiddish and they don't study scripture. Yet. Don't let Rabbi Ayev hear you say that. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially for those who only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like that. Oof. Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass opens. But lately, I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles? Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read, at least well enough to make it through that sheet. It's got a lot of people talking and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The Abbey's finances were bad 7 years ago. Even the scriptorium was largely reliant on the grace and pity of wealthy patrons. I don't see any new businesses operating out of the Abbey, so I'm not surprised the abbot has found himself here. I don't disagree, but the brunt of the Abbey's expenses have become the peasant's responsibility to pay. Maybe the abbot could try to appeal to the bishop. Maybe the Duke of Bavaria? I wonder if he's considered getting another patron like Lorenz. That could reduce the burden for taxation. That's not really how it works. The abbot is the lord of the land and owes money to his superiors. Well, the people in this town are spent. There must be some treasures the abbot could sell to find what he needs. we're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all the way through Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassin. Oh, ow. I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Mercenaries, soldiers for hire. They rally for coin, not for cause. We can't speak to their motives, as we try to stay far away from them. But they were intimidating, even at a distance. If the peasants aren't careful, Tassin could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassin and the Abbey. I'm sorry for what happened to your family, and I'm sorry I never wrote back. That's it. I'm sorry. This is it. Oh no, I was afraid of this. I can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Pentiment, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept it? Agnes dying now. She's Tassin's midwife. Could you get her? Klaus? Yes, I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassin as long as I can remember. She would never turn away any women. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Klaus, you're Mitch. Enough with the thanks. Get me the midwife. Yes. Andreas, you forgiven? Caspar, it was good to have you here, but you have to leave. Of course. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you. I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Oh, I almost forgot. You should go see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Klaus. I'm going! Thank you, class. We'll be going. Take care. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at the flowers, Master. And the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out for you alright, Andres? Good. Alright, everyone. Remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do its game and fowl and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns around the earth, God and our saints are with us. Andreas? Hello, Brother Boslov. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Here we have consequences of who we chose to kill in part 1. It's sick to pretend to care about me, Andres, after what you've done. If this is about Matilda's death, Lord knows she was not a perfect woman, but she never kills anyone. I only told told the Archdeacon what I learned. He made the judgment. You're only diminishing your own guilt by saying that. Everyone knows how nosy you were when you lived here. I can't let Piero die. Your meddling merely switched out one innocent for another, Andreas. Clearly I touched a nerve. I'm sorry. So, what's up with that speech? You did look upset. Otto was becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father cannot, or not, take this news well. Well, who's telling? Otto just announced his plan in the comments. And Tassing is a small town. Of course the abbot is going to hear about it. Fair point, but why is the abbot so angry about it? Didn't you just hear, Father Thomas Andrews? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Of course I'll attend. Thank you, brother. Also, does the invitation extend to Caspar as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Phew. Please tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the guest house after dinner, alright? Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yes, but be back before sundown, alright? Yes. Thank you, Master. I'll see you later.